I hear church bells in the background of my... If you be very, very quiet, I hear them. Hi guys, happy Easter. Be very, very quiet. And I don't hear them anymore. Weird. But yeah, happy Easter everybody. No hyperlapse because I don't want my batteries to die down quite quick. And this is my bun. My dark chocolate bun. And I gotta look something up for my schoolwork so I don't get confused about it here. So, I better plug in my computer. And in other news, I opened up another room on bowling. So, a new room got unlocked on bowling. I will show it to you quite quick, whether I passed the level of bowling or not. So, okay, give me a second. Should be under chapter 8. Okay, so I'm going to look this up first for something so I don't get confused over something, and then bowling. Okay? Where is chapter 8? Chapter 10. Okay, chapter 8. 11. 9, 8. Okay, right here. And it was under... What am I having a question about? Yeah, I gotta rewrite the message, I think. Like, analyze the case situations below. Determine on the purpose intended to message is to inform, persuade, or negative news. Select the one that describes the strategy. Achieve the purpose or outcome of written message. If I'm not sure on what I need to write below here, then I can ask Lindsay on what it really means. See? I gotta see if it's like inform, persuade. Like, what do I gotta do? Rewrite this whole thing to make it to look like it was informing or something, for example? You know what I mean? So, that's the question I am confused with. So, I'm going to figure that out.
And they have to be given the chance to be parents. Anything else is dysfunctional. Do you know why everybody's fired up and everybody's angry? Because you all love the kids to death. Now the three of you have... I need everything to just change.
I was absolutely horrified to hear everything that Joe had to say, but everything she said was exactly how it is in my house.
Steve, are you willing to put in 100%?
Absolutely, I'm gung-ho. Thank God she didn't pin it on me. She pinned it mostly on Kathy and Donna, which was good for me.
So Donna, that leaves you. Are you willing to put in 100% to be able to change this for the girls and follow through? Then I take you at your word for that.
I told you I'd be in it 100%, even though I am against it 100%. For her to come in and tell me, what to say, this should be done with the kids, you do it this way, I don't think so.
Samantha's one step ahead.
This is really fantastic to see. We've got a morning running very smoothly. Mummy's doing absolutely marvellous in moving the children along.
Everybody did the chart.
Well done, all of you. We normally leave at 8:35, okay, and it's 8 o'clock, which means we're early by 35 minutes.
This is unbelievable. Thank you.
Fantastic. And so there was room for the children to sit down at the large dining table and colour. Look at you spending time colouring now because you did so well in the morning. Give yourself a clap.
The morning routine now is actually giving me more time to bond with my girls, and that is something that I don't ever want to lose.
In the afternoon, I was with the girls, and everything was okay. But then Caitlin and Amanda started to fight over a toy. And it causes absolute mayhem.
One, two, Amanda.
Have a happy Easter, Debbie.
Thank you, you too.
I'm heading out now. I've got to double check here.
The one thing we have to buy when we get there. Yeah.
Hi. I use watering it. It's all. Hi. 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 How you doing? Good. Hi. Hi. Made it.
Sounded like you were coming and Lynn didn't know for sure. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Long time since I saw you. How you doing?
Yes.
I'm Isla.
Hung around with your brother Dennis. He had a lot of fun.
Yes, he was quite the character. I hung around with him more after lunch and go there and take care of the kids.
Yeah, she died young. He died young though too.
54.
Yeah.
But I remember one time I went there, the dishwasher was broke, so there was not one clean dish. You can feed him, right?
Or you can bring him
Doggy bag? No.
Yeah.
No.
in a foam thing, or you know what I mean.
No. He can eat what's at home.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah, well, I just went shopping not too long ago, so there's food at home. So how have you been doing?
I'm almost done with school.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to school. How's your stomach?
But I'm almost done with the semester. Excuse me, not school.
Yeah. Doing what?
I want to like be a office assistant, or like a scheduler thing.
Okay, like similar to a
Appointment
secretary.
scheduler.
Like a
yeah,
secretary?
or like those like for example you're just say for example you're a secretary and you go, hey Nora, could you send me a pen? And that's Shaylee's.
Anything else I get you guys to work, by the way, then?
I know I actually saw a movie about just this one guy that lives in an area and how everybody hated him. And this little boy was involved with the hate too, and then did some stuff to his place, started it on fire. But anyways, then the gist of it is that little boy really got to love this guy.
Research on Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, because it's really a good story.
I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
The president was Roosevelt, but knew about it. You know, and then just didn't do it.
Yeah, there was kind of some conspiracy.
Watching on Netflix, it was a new one.
They wanted, some of them wanted to get into the war.
Right.
Like a ransom.
Seeing them coming with the
Ransom?
They have the most sophisticated radio systems in the world, you know.
Ranch?
But I didn't, yeah, I doubt some of it all.
That's the only
Triplets into the world.
Wow.
That was just on TV.
Yeah.
I literally have, I made it.
One at a time was hard enough. One at a time was hard enough.
Yeah, with the red shirt.
So
They had a big thing up at in Tomahawk by Linda's
maybe you can invite them over to your house
Yeah,
and we could take them
by
out
Linda's
for pizza.
sister. And
Yeah.
I got invited. I don't
Well,
like it. And
You didn't want to have it.
yeah, it's just 30 people they had up there.
So then I met them all and
While you're trying to check that out, so that's just about one remaining. But you did.
A tree put a hole in the roof, the size of a baseball. So,
Ladies over there.
Yep, are you guys looking for your free top? It's right back there at 14.
oh, okay,
Yep.
14.
Yep.
they gotta be sisters.
I was talking to the ladies over there.
Can't deny that.
Well, I suppose, huh?
Oh, we're going now?
Hit the road, Jack.
I'm still drinking my drink, yep. Might want to hold my thing as I get in the car though, my feet tip.
Pretty of her shirt.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, very pretty.
oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, she's a sword.
Well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where to come and need help. My granddaughter's starting to sew.
She too?
I used to knit, I used to crochet. I sewed my own clothes for a while. And I
Purpose me. Is that the truth? I never want to.
The Wi-Fi is booming like a
10x double unicorn IPO.
green meat sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
Well, everyone who knows a boom when they see one is going to want it.
With just one swipe, ignite. New Revlon Super Lustrous Glimmer Gloss. 3D shine for fuller looking lips. Non-sticky feel, plus an instant hydration boost. Take the world from dim to bright. Spark something. New Revlon Glimmer Gloss. Explore hand-picked hotels through the edit. And unlock upgraded stays. With Chase Sapphire Reserve. Make more of what's yours.
This is a hot flash. This is a hot flash. But this is a not flash. Yoza, the #1 prescribed hormone.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. He's not dead. I just can't see him. Please tell him to stop.
Okay. Now I agree with you. Adrian was brilliant. But it wasn't because of anything he invented. It was how he got in people's heads. That was his true genius, knowing people's weaknesses. You think about it. He came up with the perfect way to torture you, even at death. Only thing more brilliant than inventing something that makes you invisible is not inventing it, but making you think you did. My brother controlled me long before he met you, Cecilia. I hated him. You and I, we got that in common.
Sweet Sugar Crush.
There you are.
Get back in bed, now.
I don't think this was a suicide, Laura. I think it was a ritual. What you're looking at here, these are black mirrors. They've been used in the occult for thousands of years. And I think that if you stare into it, you can communicate with some other side. It's called scrying. But sometimes these witches, if they were being hunted, if they didn't have any other way out, they would hang and burn themselves in front of a black mirror and become something else. You call it whatever you want. An evil spirit? A demon? Point is, it's how they got revenge on people. Possessing them and haunting them and killing them.
Nice work.
A rainy day, it looks like out there right now. Rainy night, excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Mom, you know the rules, no scaring us. Us meaning me, Eeyore, and Piglet. I'll be grabbing them soon. They're in the other room. Just hug and kiss my feline baby Patty.
G49 N40 O75 I22 Bingo! G60 N36 O66 I24
Round over.
Another family lived on the upper level, which was her neighbor, and her neighbor
defend myself. My breath quickened as I scanned the room, but before I could take a step, I felt it. The presence. It was there, right behind me. Every hair on my body stood on end, my stomach twisting into a knot so tight it hurt. I turned, and there she was, standing inches away from me. Her mask was grotesque, a stretched, almost melted face with hollowed-out eye sockets. Her body was too still, too rigid. Then, with a sudden jolt, her arm lashed out, fingers closing around my throat. Her grip tightened, cutting off my air. My hands clawed at hers, trying to break free, but she was too strong. My lungs screamed, my body thrashed against hers. I could hear the blood pounding in my ears, my vision darkening at the edges. I had to do something or I was going to die. Summoning the last of my strength,
It was the first time I had ever seen her like this. Broken. Completely lost. I don't know where my strength came from, but I ran up to her, gripping her sleeve and begging her not to go. Please don't leave us. I need you. I don't want to lose you. Tears streamed down my face, and I held on tighter to her arm. Mom, please don't do this. I'm scared. Please. Her eyes softened for a moment, and then, for the first time in what felt like forever, she looked at me with the eyes of a mother, the eyes of someone who realized that she was not alone. She let go of the railing and pulled me into her arms, sobbing into my hair. I'm sorry, she kept saying over and over again. I just couldn't see a way out. That night, my mother chose us. She chose life. And though the weight of the world still pressed on her shoulders, she pulled herself back.
But we didn't slow down. We walked into the tunnel and hurried to the other side, making it out in half the time it usually took us. Getting out of there never felt so relieving. That is until we heard the whistle again. This time, it sounded like it was right behind us. We looked over our shoulders at the same time and saw it. There stood a man standing at the other side of the tunnel. He was dressed as the Easter Bunny, but he was holding an axe. Something about the sight of him made us stop dead in our tracks. Frozen with fear, we looked at him, then at each other, then back at him, trying to make sense of it.
What's up with that guy? Maybe he works at the mall? Sure, because every kid wants a picture with the Easter Bunny about to chop their head off. Oh, shit. Yo, let's get out of here. Ah, damn it, my ankle! Shit, get up, get up! I can't! Shit, he's running towards us! Stay away! Stay away! Help!